Okay, New Avengers. Now, New Avengers once again has no Avengers in it, but that's okay. I got sick of the New Avengers where they're just showing this Secret Invasion tie-in stuff, where they just recently been showing like Skrull's point of view. This one is, or the past of someone else's point of view. This one is past of the villains. Now, as I was reading, I enjoyed it because who doesn't like? I'm always a sucker for stuff like Secret Six or Suicide Squad. So I like it when a group of like really badass dudes get together. Like, we're gonna kill Skrulls. So I like that at the end. But the last page of this it shows. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's going to have the Hood. He's going to be a major player in the Marvel U. So you have to pick up this issue. This is going to be crazy. Okay, and Runaways #3. Yeah, like a lot of people are down on the new series. I like it a lot. This issue is about a group of Carolina's alien people blaming her for the destruction of her race, basically. I can still kind of predict the ending of the story arc. It's going to be like, well, she's just an innocent, and she is innocent. They're just angry, and they're going to come to realize that, and they're going to be like, okay, you can go back. But the reason why I do like it is because there's a group of big, strong bad guys trying to track these guys that trying to hurt the Runaways, and the Runaways are a little bit out of the league. They're always arguing each other. They're always going a little bit all different kind of directions. And Nico's doing her best to try to keep the group together, and she's failing horrible. These are all elements of what was going on originally in the Runaways that I enjoyed. So it's coming back. Even though I do like the older artist Adriana Alfona a lot better than Huberto Ramones, I think he's a good secondary choice because he's still very cartoony, so it kind of fits with the Runaways. The Runaways theme. Two more. Secret Invasion #7 of 8. This is basically just one huge fight scene, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was a lot of fun. You did a really good job for one big fight scene, and it's usually when it's just an issue of fighting, it's really up to the artist to make it a hit or miss, and the artist definitely made this a hit. And Bendis has a whole bunch of crazy dialogue that made him famous for it, and you go, oh my god, that was so cool what he just said and what he just did, and there's a lot of geek out moments that Bendis does fantastically. So even though there's nothing that happens in this issue, but except fighting, which is, I'd really recommend you pick it up. Now, you see a lot of cool things like Ronan picks up the bows and arrows and kills a very, very important Skrull. The death of that Skrull made some other Skrull do a big move that might just make them win the invasion. So get ready to embrace change. Embrace it. Superman, New Kryptonian. I really like the beginning of this issue where Clark is dealing with the death of his father. And it's not too often you get to relate to Superman. I didn't really relate. My dad's still alive, so it's not in that sense that I'm relating to him. But what Superman Clark comes angry why his Brainiac's still alive and his father's dead, and he starts thinking about like beating the shit out of Brainiac, and I've experienced that rage, and you don't see that side of Superman too often in the comic book. It's always picture perfect, because he's Superman, and he's up there, not because he's got his superpowers, because of who he is and what he does. He's up there. We're just down here. We're at the crap. So, yeah, and to see Superman actually think like that and feel like that, it was really cool. It was different and really, really enjoyable. And the rest of the issue was still really good, but it kind of derailed a little bit. We see Kryptonians having trouble adapting to Earth and their policies, and I like that a bit. And one Kryptonian kills a whale because he thinks it was attacking him, and he just throws the. Oh yeah, because Kandor is now on Earth because after the fight from fighting Brainiac, the city of Kandor appeared right beside on Earth. Oh, now you're up to speed. So anyway, back to the original. The Kryptonian thought the whale was attacking him, so he just killed the whale and he just threw it, and the dead whale, they're like, "Argh!" It was really, really eerie and weird. Like, ew. Then you see like a really cheesy moment where Kara, Supergirl, gets reunited with her parents, and then you find out a big spoiler, that Lois Lane's father is alive, General Lane is back, and he is trying to kill Superman, and he hired the services of Lex Luthor to do it. And it looks like he's going to get Brainiac on that team too. Sayonara!